I just got called a cult leader on Facebook Messenger, and I want to explain why. So we've been running an ad on our YouTube page, so like a 5-mile radius of the school where we meet. I'm a church planner. If you don't know me, we meet at Queen Creek Junior High, the school I went to in junior high. And I got this message. It says, "I've never seen an ad so designed to keep people away. Christianity is supposed to be welcoming. You come across more like a cult leader than a minister. How offensive and off-putting you are. It's all on your terms, right, Pastor? I find you are a disgrace to the title. Shame on you, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point." What a joy. So I want to give context. Of course, I don't rejoice over being called a cult leader. It doesn't happen often to the glory of God, but sometimes it does. And I think it's really, to be a pastor in this age, you have to be comfortable being misunderstood and misrepresented. It's a part of the game. But the reason I want to bring this up is not to say, oh, poor me. I think it actually, in a way, it has the potential to show that maybe this ad is working. See, a lot of us, we create ads that say, you don't want to miss it, and we hype things up, and we're not creating things that make people think. We're not creating things that make people pause and wonder and ask deep questions. Now, I'm going to honestly revisit this, and maybe in the comments below, you can share how maybe this can be misconstrued. This ad that I'm about to show you was actually stemmed from this idea from the book, The Originals. I think I actually made a whole YouTube video about this. If I find it, it's linked right up here. But I thought it was a smart idea based off of this book, Originals, that said, sometimes it's helpful for people in making decisions where the leader or the organization is honest about who you're not. Like, hey, if you want this, you probably wouldn't enjoy our church or our business or our organization. And it has this weird, it's like, it's not manipulative, but it has this weird reverse psychology where it's like, oh, I actually really want to go there now. Now that you tell me all the ways I shouldn't, this is the type of people that shouldn't come. Oh, cool. I am not those type of people. So maybe I will enjoy this. And so it's an ad that we're running just $5 a day. To be honest, in this month, we haven't had a ton of new visitors. So maybe this ad isn't working, but let me show you the ad. And then I just have a few more closing thoughts. 3 reasons why maybe you shouldn't visit Passion Creek Church. Number 1, you don't want to be known in community. I get the pull to just be a part of something that's huge and big, but you kind of sneak in right when service starts and you run out right when service ends. We just don't see that in the Bible. We haven't designed our gatherings that way. We have no interest in perpetuating that. At Passion Creek, we're not here to make attenders, we're here to make disciples. Number 2, you want to be forgiven by Jesus, but not formed by Jesus. Man, we're so passionate about allowing our whole lives to be restructured and reoriented according to the ways and truths of King Jesus. And I get it. A lot of us have been sold a picture of the gospel that it's just about your debt being paid and you get to be with God for eternity. And that's certainly a part of the gospel. But man, we believe eternal life starts now. The 3rd reason maybe you shouldn't even come to Passion Creek is you're not within driving distance of Queen Creek Junior High. We believe in the embodied experience of believers. We want to see you face to face. We believe there's something very significant about gathering together every single week. So if you can't drive here, please go somewhere else. If for some reason you're still interested, which we really hope you are, go to pc.church. There, over on that link, there is a walkthrough from start to finish of what church looks like at Passion Creek. Also, you can pre-register your children. That way you can safely check them in. You can do it quickly once you're there if you do it online right now. And we give you a bunch more information about what we believe and how we live. We might be the church for you. We might not be. We're comfortable with that. So that was the ad. And I don't know. Maybe it's a really terrible ad, or maybe it grabs people's attention enough. I have this this kind of, I'm not always great at this on YouTube, but I try to do this in my sermons as like a hook to grab people's attention. I think 2 lines. 1 is to grab people's attention, you must grab a tension. You must make somebody uncomfortable. And so to immediately say, hey, 3 reasons why you shouldn't come, that makes people uncomfortable. But also, the way to grab people's attention and possibly get them to watch, because there's just so many ads in this world, is to make them curious or to make them furious. Now, I was hoping this ad just makes people curious. Oh, man. Never really heard a lot of people say why you shouldn't come. Let me keep listening. And if you keep listening, you hear the heartbeat of our church. You kind of know, hey, we just want to make disciples. We think if you live far away, that doesn't really make a ton of sense. You should live locally. All of that stuff, right? But you always run the risk of people being furious. But I think, that's fine. All that to say, let me know your feedback. I have been throwing around a bunch of ideas for some new ads. I also kind of have a theory. I think I should put a shelf life on our ads. So I think we've been running this for like 5 months now. And maybe every 6 months I should do something different anyways. So comment below your takeaways, your thoughts. If you're a pastor, you know, I'm opening myself up for criticism. But anyways, hope you know my heart behind this. Just food for thought. Thank you for watching today's video. This is the video I think you should watch. This is the video YouTube says you should watch.